right. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the 16th edition of some dumb cunt just sitting here rambling in his basement. Just gonna sit here and yeah, let me just get that hitter right up here. I gotta tell you, boys, I live my life one sugar-free Red Bull at a time. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I wanted to say that. Let me turn this bullshit off. Turn it, fade it out, huh? Like a fucking professional. Fades it out. That's how you do it. That's show business, my friends. Anyway, welcome. Hey, baby. Jay Gum. Music could be better if it was X. Too bad he's dead. Too bad he's a dumb. He was a dumb cunt in real life, and now he's a dead dumb cunt. So, X, rip, I guess. Rip in the chat for a dummy. I don't even know how he died. How did he die? He was alive, and there was a meme that he was dead. Morning Two Shits. Yes, old Jimmy Two Shits over here. You know me, boy. I just, yeah. And you know it, Saturday morning. God, what the fuck is going on here? With this front. I got this new hair piece up here. Fucking the side of the highway, man. I was driving, I was trucking, I was fucking cruising, and all of a sudden there was a fucking dead beaver on the side of the road. And you know what I did? I got the fuck out of my 1987 Trans Am. Flopped that shit right up on my fucking head. That's how you do it here. That's how you do it here in Oregon. That's how we'd roll out here, okay? We fucking roll out them. We fucking roll them on the bad boys, man. We roll over a fucking squirrel with a steamroller. Make a goddamn loincloth out of that bitch, man. That's how we do up here. People say Oregonians, Oregonians are a bunch of fucking hippies, man. Bunch of fucking, you know what? Go fuck yourself, okay? Yeah, sure. There's a few hippies here and there, between the lines. There's a lot of fucking hippie folk out here. But you know what? Out here in Oregon, there's the majority of people you run into are fucking rednecks. Okay, don't get it twist. Okay. I see more fucking, at least where I'm at. Maybe I'm in a bubble. I see more fucking Trump 2020 stickers than anything else out here, man. We rolling out here with the chap wearers, out here with the fucking 18-wheeler driving, Tennessee mud flap wearing mother cunters out here rolling, brother. So, as you know, I live my life one sugar-free Red Bull at a time. Welcome to the stream of the greatest, you heard it, the greatest YouTuber of all time. Greatest YouTuber on the market. Okay? You don't even know what you're fucking with, okay? I'm out here I'm in my goddamn basement, as you could tell. Looking at myself in the monitor, because I'm like, damn, look at that guy, man. That's a good-looking motherfucker right there. Morning Two Shits, man. Yeah. You know what? Every Saturday morning, every time before the podcast, when you're a performer, like me, when you care about your audience as much as I do, you evacuate your balls. That too. Your bowels. You get so nervous, man. You get so stage fright for the 4 people that continue to be fucking badasses and stay in the chat, stay in the fucking stream. So yeah, 2 shits every Saturday morning. Every morning before the fucking podcast, I take a shit. And what do you know? I take another one. That's how we do, brother. J Gum, I want to die in the urban farm minibus. Pee is stored in the brain. He wants to die in the urban farm minibus. Bro, I used to ride the minibus. Let me tell you. That minibus. It ain't for the faint of heart, brother. Minibus. There was this one kid that I rode the minibus with. Let me fucking move my shit around. Jesus. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. This one motherfucker was like, man, he would not leave me alone. Man, I'm just trying to get my school done. I went to this place called, when I was a kid, I went to this place called Crossroads. It was like an alternative school, because some of the fucking non-articulate bad boys like me, not good at expressing our emotions, you know, not good at school, work, not good at being a fucking functioning member of society. So like, man, this kid, he thought he was my buddy. You ever meet somebody that he thinks is your, like, he thinks you're pals. He thinks you guys are fucking a unit, man. And sometimes you just gotta put the smack right down on those motherfuckers. You know? Sometimes they're sitting 2.5 seats in front of you on the bus, and you gotta lay down the law, brother. You gotta fucking let them know. You gotta fucking let them know that that you mean business. You're here to go to school. You're here to learn, man. You're here to fucking learn what 2 + 4 is. Everybody knows that's 8. Stop describing the trannies at Urban Farm. You know what? You know what, man? Don't hate on the trannies, man. Trannies got a farm too, man. Where else are they gonna urban farm, man? Where else are they gonna farm? Sure as hell not fucking Pepperidge Farms. You see that little dude? The little fucking gnome motherfucker? Come on. You think the Pepperidge Farm guy is gonna let some trannies through the gates? Come on. You got another thing coming, boy. Please. Urban Farm. You know, they got down at Urban Farm, man, they got like chicken, like fried chicken legs. They got fried chicken legs on on 22s down there, man. Urban Farm's wild. They're wilding out there, man. They got they got magic carpets, but they're not. They're actually Eazy-E albums that they ride around, man. Shit's fucking nuts. Okay. Hi Bear, love the shirt. Thank you, Mama Bear. Mare Bear has joined the chat, and she has congratulated me on putting a shirt on. Sometimes it's harder than it looks, man. Especially you wear these. I never wear one of these. Never worn one of these fucking polo-ish shirts before. Not really, not since I was like 7. But you know, check it out, man. How you like it? You like my new hair? I know Mama hates it. She hates, but you know what? Life goes on, brother. J Gum, yeah, farm for their hormones. Man, you know what? Down at the Urban Farm, They got vats of that fucking them hormone blockers, brother. You gotta stand in line for your hormone blockers, okay? Bro, yeah, man. Yo, and they got guys selling it on the streets down there, brother. Huh? They got dudes fucking. They got dudes fucking. They got dudes selling that shit street value down there, man. Down at the urban farm, I'm glad I escaped that shithole. Hey, now, don't talk shit. Okay? I don't want to catch you out here talking shit about that urban farm, brother. That's the only place where our tranny brothers and sister brothers and brothers can go and chill, you know? Here in our society, we live in one, by the way. We live in a society. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. It's society. So anytime you are mad at the world, you say, what? We live in a society. That's what you should say, okay? No hate, just kind of weird. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking, I've seen, blah, 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 blah. That's all it is. It's just blah, 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 blah. Any hizzle. How y'all doing? I guess I should have changed the title to Q&A, but, you know, whatever. Fuck it. If you guys have any questions, I know there's 5 of you, so come in and say hello to your boy. Come and say fucking, talk some shit. Ask me a question, okay? I had, man, it's been a pretty good week, actually. I'm feeling pretty good, you know? I think I for now figured out what's going on with my fucking with my shit, man, with my digestion. I'm not no carbon, obviously, but I'm not like heavy carbon, you know? I mean, I'm a carbon-based life form, but that's about it, you know? I'm going like, so what I'm doing is I'm eating like no carbs during the day. Like literally none. Maybe a fucking handful of, I don't know, handful of nuts here and there, but that's a high fat, high protein snack right there. If you wanna fucking, if you ain't got shit around, man, you don't got a piece of meat to latch onto, go ahead and grab yourself some fucking nuts, man. Salted peanuts, holy shit, they saved my life many times. Many fucking times. And they're pretty low carb for what they are. I mean, you know, I try to judge it by like, hey, like, I got twice the fucking protein, half the carbs kind of thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going no carbs during the day. Nothing. Not even fucking lettuce, dude. Let me tell you. Not even fucking lettuce. J Gum here just eats nuts. That's all he fucking eats. Because he's a goddamn savage. Okay? So what I've been doing is, you know, bacon and eggs in the morning, every fucking morning. Basically, during the day, 2 pieces of chicken. That's fucking it, brother. Okay? Keeps my mind going. Don't have to worry about that crazy dip in the middle of the day. You know, that carb crash, that fucking sugar crash, that insulin dump. Don't got to worry about that, man. Just have some meat and some fucking fat, brother. They're all Q&As, J-Gum. Go ahead and ask a question. Ask the stupidest, craziest, most vulgar, raunchy question you can ask me. I don't give a fuck. This is YouTube, not fucking CNN, okay? Thank God it's not CNN, right? And then, you know, in the nighttime is when I use the carbohydrates, you know? I'll be fucking you know, whether it be a rice or a fucking I don't know, 75 loaves of bread, you know? I'll fucking mash that shit down and pass out from the fucking, diabetic reaction. I wake up, I'm fine, you know? So, working out for me. Yeah. My stomach, I've just been really noting how I've been feeling. I think it's really important to do that. Especially in this day and age when, you know, your feelings are very important. Everything is revolved around your feelings. What you said to me made me feel very, fucking, like I should, because I'm a white male, and I come from a place of privilege, and please don't hurt me. Is spinning a nugget like a Beyblade wrong? I just laugh when they can't stop themselves. Bro, what's going on with you? A Beyblade? What the fuck is that? Is that like a fucking... Is that like a blade that you carved out of your girlfriend? You know, you like opened her up, pulled a tibia out, fucking sharpened it, got a Beyblade. You know, see what I did there? Spinning a nugget like a Beyblade. Did you mean? Nope. The bee is really far away from a lot of stuff, so I don't know what you're smoking there, brother. A Beyblade. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's just look it up, eh? Let's pull that shit up, Jamie. Beyblade. Oh man, that makes me look like a noob, eh? It's a DBZ thing. I see. Spinning in that. Okay. It's a little top. It's the little tops with a line that you yank and it spins. You know what? I don't got an answer for you. I don't think it's wrong, because we live here in America, and I think that you have the right, here in the good old USA, you have the right to spin a nugget however the fuck you want, man. Okay? The government can't tell you how to spin a fucking nugget. Huh? Spinning a nugget like a Beyblade, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. Don't let Joe Biden tell you that you can't do something, man. You know what? Just because you're a fucking, you know, a suburbs rat living in a basement. I mean, that's me. That literally describes me right now. So, you know, you don't know what's on the other end of this camera, man. There could be whores tied up with bed sheets. You don't know. I mean, I got curtains over there. You don't even want to know what's behind those curtains, brother. Only Oregon's finest is what I smoke. Crystal meth. Hell yeah, buddy. Yes. We smoke meth. This is what we do. Meth is what I smoke. Bitches make you choke. Motherfuckers singing on the end of a rope. National news will be the protest helping you see some blood fly. Fucking... What is there, an Antifa protest downtown today? Here in Portland, Oregon, where fucking domestic terrorist groups meet and get no fucking no fucking consequences for throwing fucking concrete milkshakes at people, you know? Anyway, not to get too political here on the podcast, like to make it family friendly and you know, nice and fucking not political and shit, okay? I'm putting these glasses on because I smoke meth and I don't want you guys to look at my eyes, you know? Your fucking sockets might burn out if you look in my eyes too long, okay, brother? Steve Mears, I have to congratulate Mr. Mears today. A little shout out, if you will. Let me know if my mic's too hot, by the way. I'm kind of talking a little louder. Mr. Steven Mears, that motherfucker sent me a Snapchat the other night. Damn, these burps suck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, no. There's something in my eye. Something in my eye. That's my fucking existence, by the way. No, I don't... fuck. I mean, being Greek is awesome. You know? Being Mediterranean is great. Make Mediterraneans great again, by the way. But I don't recommend it. God fucking damn it, dude. Always getting fucking... It's a constant battle with the eyelashes, dude. Come on. Constant battle. I do not recommend being Mediterranean, man. Especially Turkish, because Turkish people are fucking cunts. I have quite a few engagements to look at here on the podcast. What was I fucking saying? Oh, yeah, Steve Mears. He sent me a Snapchat the other night. It was a Google Chrome browser. And it had 15 fucking tabs open. This motherfucker played all 15 of my podcasts at once. I just have to call out a rookie move. He did not record it, and he did not play it with sound on. I think that would be fucking epic if he could do that. Maybe upgrade your thing, and I'll just fucking post it. I don't give a fuck. I'll put it on my YouTube channel, brother. Give me a wide-angle shot of that shit with good audio. I'll post that shit right up on this YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck, boy. Burping means you have a gallbladder overload. Lemon water all day to keep gallbladder clear. I'm burping because I'm drinking a highly carbonated soda before noon. I want to go to an Antifa meeting and use a dirty bomb to kill every single one of them. All right. Jesus. If he's joking, then that's fine. If he's not, then I didn't tell you to do it. Okay? Okay. That might take care of it permanently for sure. I like burping. Okay? I like having a nice long burp. It impresses the people around me. If you ever want to get a good woman, or, you know, if you're a woman and you want to get a solid dude, learn how to get a nice big long burp out there, brother. Okay? Yes, I call women brother. That's kind of protocol around here, okay? We got 5 concurrent viewers here on the show. It's not so bad sitting in a chair with a dildo in my ass. Fucking Steve Mears. Yes. He's kind of the shit right now. He's kind of you know, I've had people I've had plenty of motherfuckers come through, you know. Subscribers come and go. Regular commenters, regular people that interact with the channel come and go, you know. That happens. We all have lives. I can't expect every fucking young motherfucker to I don't know, to come in and say hello every day, you know, to comment on every single video, which does help, by the way. You know, the motherfuckers who go in and put a video on loop before they go to bed on mute. Those are pretty cool guys. You know, those guys are looking at my future. You know what I mean? I don't want those people on my side. Mr. Steve Mares, he's not a young guy. I don't know. I think he's probably about 60, something like that. 60. He's got like 7 kids, I think. That's what I'm thinking. I think he's got about 7 kids. So yeah, this motherfucker get busy all day, man. This guy, when he wants a woman, man, he just grabs them. He just yanks them out of the fucking street. This guy's a savage, man. Anyway, Mr. Steve Maris, he's a good guy, man. He's one of my regulars. Okay, we're even friends on Facebook now. What? He's by the way, creepy motherfucker. Okay, creepy. He tracked me down, man. He tracked me right the fuck down, sending me emails, sending me fucking messages all through the night, sending me fucking Snapchats. Might even fucking he might even send me a fucking tip once in a while, man. I mean, this guy's, you never know what he's gonna do, okay? You never know what this motherfucker's gonna do. 43, come on. You don't look a day past fucking 70, bro. Come on now. Okay? Get out of here with that 43 shit. Yeah, I know you got kids. I know you got a fucking bushel of them, brother. Anyway, I was going to get to your question about 1,000 fucking comments above here. How's the back? As a lot of you know, some of you know, I mean, haven't really made many videos about it. I just complain about it all the time because I'm a fucking complaining little bitch. But I've got this back thing that I've had for the past 10 years. It's been 10 years this year that I've had this back problem. And as I've said on previous podcasts, it's been up and down this whole time, man. It's been up and down. I'd say probably a month or two ago, I was like, holy shit, man. Am I going to be fucking crippled forever? And I realized that because my fucking stupid, idiotic dog, she fucking pulls sideways. It's like, just act like a normal dog, you fucking dummy. Pull forward. Huh? No, this dog pulls sideways. She pulls away from me. Just like every other fucking woman in my life, you know what I mean? I try to reach out for them and they just, you know? That's how it goes. That's how it be. Being a Luke Morgan, being a Luke the Bear Morgan, the best YouTuber of all time. That's how it be for me. So the last, I don't know, fucking 2 weeks here, since I started using the retractable harness, or not retractable harness, the retractable leash for my pooch. That's when shit started going a little bit better for my back. It kind of is not great for her training per se, but it's goddamn, it's great on my back. I mean, it really does wonders and helps it out. So if you have a dog that's twisting your back every fucking day, think about a nice, sturdy, retractable harness. Why do I keep saying harness? Fucking leash. Okay. My lucky thing is I have kind of property that I walk her on, and she can kind of walk away from me. If you're walking on the street, and you don't want your dog running out, getting hit by a fucking, getting tangled up into a fucking horse and buggy, you gotta train them. You gotta be real hard on them. Some dogs really take up to it really well. Some dogs know what the fuck's going on. Some dogs are just a little bit dumber than my dog. Okay, my dog is too smart for her own good. That's her problem. That's her fucking problem. She's so smart that she's a fucking idiot. Okay. Goddamn fucking all the neurotic breeds in one dog. Okay, we got Border Collie, we got Australian Shepherd, we got Australian Cattle Dog, we got fucking Red Heeler. Same fucking thing as an Australian Cattle Dog, you fucking idiot. And you know, a little bit of Mastiff in there to calm her down, you know? But she's just this high energy fucking dog, man. And you really gotta be hard on getting them trained right. Treats work really well. I don't know. Nobody asked for advice on fucking dog care. I don't know why I'm saying this. Anyway, back's been pretty solid. I've been trying to do these exercises, trying to keep up on them. The ones that my fucking goddamn physical therapist taught me while fucking years ago. Goddamn years ago. So that motherfucker helped me out a lot, you know. Even after I couldn't afford physical therapy anymore, I still use his practices. So that's I appreciate the man. I want him to know that even though he's a fat motherfucker and he smelled like fucking blue cheese, I appreciate his I don't know. I appreciate his shit. Okay? Listen to your physical therapist, because you may not have one for very long if you have an injury like that, you know? Okay, first half an hour down. We have 3 concurrent viewers in the fucking stream because everyone is bored. I had 8 people in for a second. Share the stream if you are in and you want people to see a bumbling idiot stumble through life on a microphone. Okay. The last podcast stream, whatever you want to call this fucking thing, I looked at some Craigslist misconnections. More face the camera. Okay. Looked at some misconnections on the Craigslist here in Portland, Oregon, and I gotta say, man, the video's doing pretty well. I made a video, I clipped it and edited it, put a little bit of fucking Latin music to it, keep it fresh, keep it fucking catchy. And yeah, it's doing better than any of my recent videos, so that's good. Thanks guys for that. I kind of tried to swear to myself that I wouldn't call my subscribers guys. You know, I wouldn't say, hey guys, welcome back, you know, that kind of thing. The cringy motherfuckers. But god damn it if I don't keep fucking saying guys. If I don't address everybody by guys. But you know what? That's how it be. That's how it be sometimes. Okay. Let's see. The video's doing well. We are sitting at... We're basically... Let's see. We're getting close to 1,900 subscribers. Okay? We're getting very close, but my subscriber input rate, the amount of people that are coming in is very low this month. I think I've had 40 new subs this month. Terrible. Not great. I've had months where I've gotten, you know, over 100. Okay? This is unacceptable. Anyway, I'm sitting at 1,877 current subscribers. Okay? So, yeah, we're getting close, man. I mean, PewDiePie's getting close to 100 mil. I'm getting close to 2,000. Okay. So, I guess you could say we're basically on the same playing field. Okay. We're both basically in the same place. Both the same level of success. It's just too bad PewDiePie is not doing as well as me. Because he's still not the best YouTuber of all time. I am. And you guys know that, right? So, poor guy, old PewDiePie. I think I'm going to, he's getting close, man. He's about to hit 100. Making YouTube history. I mean, didn't T-Series hit 100 already? I don't know, fucking know. But my boy PewDiePie, man, I'm proud of him, man. He's a hard-working motherfucker, dude. If there's a hard-working motherfucker in the world, PewDiePie is the top tier of the hardest-working motherfuckers on the planet, let alone the fucking internet. I mean, his videos are, they're not for everybody, obviously. Nobody's videos are. My videos are certainly not for everybody. But I was gonna, I don't know. I've been thinking about this video I want to make for to congratulate Mr. Pewds. But I gotta get on that shit, man. He's cruising. Since those Minecraft videos came out, dude, holy shit. His channel is, as much as you can believe that a channel like his can explode again, it's happening again, dude. What? How? Like, just when you thought that, just think of all the YouTubers that have fucking gone under, man. Just think about that. There's got to have been thousands of YouTube channels that have just gone under. That have just, they're like, I don't want to post anymore. I've had enough of the fucking hate comments. I've had enough of the fucking grind. Whatever. This motherfucker just plowed right past that shit, man. He said, fuck this. Oh, you're tired? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you're tired of editing. You don't want to edit videos anymore. Oh, no. Oh, you poor little thing. Guess what, motherfuckers? I'm going to make a video every single fucking day. And I'm going to make fucking bank while I do it. Huh? That's the kind of shit to, fucking, strive for, man. Motherfucker starts cranking out videos. Channel explodes. I mean, I don't know. There has to be a certain level of quality, I think, I mean, he still rocks 480p like a motherfucker, He does pretty well with what he's got, I mean, poor guy's probably, he makes so many videos, he's probably so broke, man. PewDiePie, man, that guy's broke. Come on. That guy's just sitting in his room talking to a camera. Come on. He's broke. He don't got no money. What? I think I'm going to live stream Tuber Simulator. That's what I think. I think I'll do that at some point. I think it'll be fun. That's never been done before, has it? Where's the gel, Julia? Good morning, Julia. I built this fucking basement for you. I want to fucking, I want to take you down here and tie you to my pole right here. I got a 2x4 holding the fucking roof up. That's what I'm going to tie you, Julia. I'm going to let you know that you're going to die down here in my basement. I'm going to pour molten lava down your throat. Where's the gel? I don't have any fucking gel. I got mousse. I got this shit. It's kind of a hold. If I don't fucking put anything in it, it kind of becomes a bit of a goddamn Hitler. Okay? And of course you guys already knew that. You guys already knew that I'm the fucking I don't know. I'm the literal Hitler of YouTube. I don't know. I don't got no ceiling fans, but I built this box fan for you, Julia. Build it with my bare hands. Open your hat. I'm gonna open up your fucking chest and blow the goddamn fucking fan into your chest. It's gonna blow steam out of your fucking cunt. Okay. That went somewhere. Any hoozle. Let's Apex later. Yeah, I think I'll do some Apex and chill, brother. Apex and chill. If anybody wants to Apex and chill, always looking for a third. Here we go. TheBear 9000 YT on Xbox One. Bam, there you go. There you go, buddy. Always looking for a 30. That one girl that came in at that one point last podcast. She was talking like she was gonna fucking like she was gonna third up with us, man. She was gonna come in and add me. I don't know if she did or not. I forgot her name. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I had a few things I wanted to cover in my notes here. Yeah, these are all Q&As, guys, okay? So, go ahead. You know, this is why I do this live. I mean, I wouldn't do it any other way, by the way. I like it like this. I like to be in direct contact with the fans to the degree at which you guys are fans. I mean, there are 5 of you kind of chilling, so I gotta at least think you like something that I do, you know? Had some notes I writ it down this week when I was fucking rolling in my 18-wheeler down the goddamn interstate, and I wrote some shit down for you. Some guy shit, man. Some guy shit. Being a guy, man. Being a guy is awesome, I gotta tell you. I mean, yeah, no wonder. No wonder, man. No wonder women are trying to... No wonder women are trying to be guys, man. You know what I mean? Being a dude is awesome. I mean, we're out here fucking... Hey, man, I gotta piss. Hey, I'll just fucking... whip out old Jimmy Dean, man. Just whip him out. Let him fucking regurgitate on the fucking concrete. Who cares? Okay? There's some... I mean, I understand. There's some savage women out there. There's some savage women out there from my neck of the woods that'll just pop a squat right down in the Walmart parking lot, brother. Right down in there. Do the old double car door. You know what I mean? Got to do that old double car door. Open 2 doors. Piss between the 2 doors. That's some G shit, bro. That's some 99-cent clearance cargo shorts fucking... I don't know. That's some fucking, that's some stealing a shopping cart, rolling it down the fucking I-10 kind of shit right there. You know what I mean? That's some fucking look at my ass while I piss kind of thing, you know? Because, you know, only the real savages pull down the pants when you're a dude. I've seen some real old man savages out there at a urinal. Let me tell you, man, it's quite the thing. It's quite the thing to behold when you walk into that fucking bathroom and you see about a 70-year-old man's liver spots right on his booty, man. Dude's dropping trout right there in the fucking men's restroom. Huh? Dude's fucking sometimes, you know? I walked into a fucking a rest area one time. This motherfucker, I saw a shadow, man. I saw a shadow. I walked in. One of the most traumatizing things of my young teenage life. Okay. I was with my ex-girlfriend and her family at the time. my ex-girlfriend at the time, and her family. uh, so this motherfucker, I'm standing at the urinal, and I see a shadow. Can I project a shadow here? I see this like that. If you're watching the video, I'm seeing this kind of shadows. He's standing at the fucking toilet, man. He'd been on the road for a long time. This guy, I kind of felt bad for him after a while. This is like, oh shit. This motherfucker's been on the road for way too long. This motherfucker, he saw a broad down in Poughkeepsie, and he wanted, he couldn't wait, man. He couldn't wait to the hotel room. He couldn't wait to get to spend some of that dollars per mile on a good hussy, you know. So he decided to go to the Seven Feathers Casino fucking bathroom and traumatize a young boy, namingly myself, by jerking off in the fucking bathroom stall, bro. I'll never forget that shit. I'll never forget that shadow, man. In the fucking goddamn motherfucking in the toilet, man. This guy just fucking jerked off right into the goddamn toilet. Huh? Now that's a brave motherfucker. You know what? I commend him. You know, this motherfucker had the decency to go into the bathroom stall, into the fucking toilet, to do his business. So, you know what? I commend him for that. You know, he could have been squatting up on the fucking sink, man. He's like just nodding at people as they came in the door, you know? He could have done that. Seems like some shit you would see down in San Francisco. Evil Jagan. Yo. What's up, brother? I don't mean that in like a racist way. I'm just saying, what's up, brother? You know what I mean? Evil Jagan. I have him I have him featured on my channel. Not that I am in a place to be featuring people, but my boy's crushing it, man. Evil Jagan in the chat. Check him out. Go search him up. If you like anime, if you like fucking weird Japanese video games, this guy's crushing that market, man. He's cornered that shit. He's sitting at just over 7,000 subscribers. What? Holy shit. Like, that's a real YouTubing motherfucker right there. You know what I mean? So congrats on that. Congrats on that 7,000 subs, my friend. So yeah, anyway, if you like weird black dudes who wear masks on live streams, go check him out. Let's see here. I went on a little tangent there. That was good. I guess that's a good, you know, it always comes around to the bathroom. I guess that's a good little segue, actually. I was talking about bathrooms. You know, some of you ladies, some of you women folk may not have an idea of what it's like to be a guy, okay? And being a guy is awesome. But there is a little bit of there's a few things about being a guy that can be hard, you know? I mean, no pun intended. Do not have sexual relations with that toilet. Ever get jealous of other guys? See, what we do is sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but I just read my own notes out loud. That was weird. I don't know about y'all. I mean, this could be a lady thing too, in the bathroom stalls. You know, this could be a thing. But sometimes I get jealous of other guys when they have a stronger piss flow than I do. I mean, some of these guys are whipping out a fucking. Some of these guys are whipping out a 10-inch hitter, man. Some of these guys are whipping out a fucking straight up 6-inch wide, you know, $5 foot long. Straight out, you know. Some of these dudes can't even go up to a urinal because they'll just fucking fill the urinal with their cock. You know what I mean? You got fucking. It's so big. You got those amoebas that want to fucking swim up there. They're scared, man. They're scared they get eaten by this thing. They don't even bother. You know. They don't give a fuck. I mean, their dicks are so big they got their own fucking ecosystem, you know? They got their own fucking weather. They got fucking in their pubic regions, they got fucking they got full-on logging operations going on down there, man. This shit's real. Shit's real. Okay? These guys, you pull up next to a dude in a urinal or a fucking or a turlet, and you hear that. I gotta say, man, that's a bit disheartening because for me it's just, you know, that's me, man. That's me. I got a narrow urethra. Bobby, I got a narrow urethra. And me and my narrow urethra don't get along so well sometimes, man. You know, sometimes it's one of the harder parts about being a guy is, you know, you go to piss. Obviously, you know, we all do. And you think you had it, man. You think you had it. You got it. You got clean. This fucking this time around, you got it, man. You came out clean. But you know what? You shove that hog back in your pants. What happens? Yeah, that extra piss straight down your leg, straight into your fucking shoe. That is why men are more oppressed than women. Okay? We have literal physical limitations holding us back. Okay? Sometimes you pull out that you stuff that fucking you stuff that bear blaster back into your Hanes. And man, shit goes sour literally real quick, man. And I gotta tell you, man, especially these summer months, I had a couple of young fellas go, you know, hey, how do I keep my nether regions from stankin', huh? Something occurred to me when I was listening to a fucking, a fucking Man Crate ad or some shit. Please sponsor me. You can put deodorant on your fucking balls, dude. Who would have thought that shit? Huh? You can between the leg, that little gap there between the potato sack and the fucking valley wall, man. You stuff the deodorant stick right down in there. It's your nut pits. That's what I call them. It's your nut pits. You fucking roll some deodorant on down there, man. So when that lady finally, when you're 28 and you finally move out and you finally find a woman and she pulls those Adidas, Under Armour's, Nikes, shorts down, she's met with a fucking, instead of the salty copper smell that she's used to, that fucking salted herring smell she's used to, she's met with a fucking bouquet of roses, man. Huh? I use that Fiji, that fucking, what is it? That Fiji, what's it called? The deodorant. Anyway, I use that shit. Getting an update from the lady. So, young men out there listening to the podcast of TheBear 9000, the greatest YouTuber of all time. Use deodorant on your nuts. It'll save your fucking marriage or your fucking transgender accident, okay? It's been almost an hour, and I'm barely through this Red Bull. I'm glad. Losing concurrent viewers left and right. So go ahead and hit that invite button. Hit that share button. Where the fuck? Oh, there it went. Got sunglasses coming out my fucking ass. I had one question this week. One question. But it was a good one. I'm not going to knock it, dude. We're going to keep it going. I will admit it's been a bit I've been a bit fucking slacking on some of that shit. What the fuck? Oh shit. I already know the question. I don't have to look it up. My young ward, Mr. Laughaholic on Instagram. My young Scottish boy here. He likes to fucking juggle bagpipes in his spare time. Shit. He says he asks me, are there any games I'm excited about? Any new games I'm excited about? You know what? I don't know. I've been out of the goddamn loop, man. As far as new games coming up, maybe I'll look it up. Pull that shit up, Jamie. Google. Let me look it up. Up and coming video games 2019. Huh? Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what we got. 49 big games coming in 2019. Oh yeah, Animal Crossing, that's the one. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That might be a hitter right there. I gotta say, Ace Combat 7. That's looking pretty fresh. Whoa, my computer's like, hey, what you doing? As a proper numbered entry in the Ace Combat series in over a decade, Ace Combat 7 will finally be released in 2019, bringing the arcade flight action to current-gen consoles in a genre that's admittedly begun to wane on home consoles. Ace Combat has arguably been the most accessible franchise for would-be fighter pilots. Look for it on all major platforms, and if you've got an iron stomach, you'll be able to strap into the virtual cockpit with PSVR. Oh wow, that looks pretty sick, I gotta say. Any games you guys are excited about? Huh? Any games you guys are? I think wasn't there a new? I mean, I guess there's always a new Call of Duty coming out. Yeah, man. For as new as it is, Apex is my game right now, bro. It came out in February. It's not that old. It's just, I don't know. It's a phenomenal game, man. Looks like Fortnite is still the top of the fucking cream of the crop as far as popular games go, popular BRs. In the age of BRs, Apex has got it going on, man. They've got that kind of a little bit of photorealism mixed with this crazy sci-fi aspect of it. So I don't know. I'm gonna play it later. It's a good game. But the other day I streamed. I did a 2-hour stream of TF2, Team Fortress 2, and that went really well actually. My computer was like, "Yeah, we got this. We got this shit." Man, that game is just so funny. I don't have to say anything on my stream, man, and that game just fucking. It never disappoints, man. I always laugh when I play the game, no matter if I play it every day, dude. It's just such a good game. It's free to play. Go download it if you have Steam. If you don't have Steam, you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, this is still kind of a Q&A, guys. So, guys. So I'm just going to keep talking about shit and let you guys post in the comments section. I know there's only 2 of you left, but, you know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I keep fucking slouching. It's weird. I'm actually naked under here. Let's see here. So you know what? Sometimes when I'm hanging out with people, you know, I'm always like, I mean, as you could probably tell, I'm like the has to be funny guy, you know, because to some fucking degree, I think I'm a little bit funny, and some people do also, some other folks besides myself. So, you know, sometimes I'll be hanging out with people, bantering, and you know, even if the whole fucking group is enjoying themselves and laughing and shit, sometimes just a little bit of real talk here, buddies. Sometimes when I leave the group and I go home, even after having killed, you know, at the party or event or dinner I went to, for some reason I always feel like I'm a burden, or like I feel like I annoyed everyone and I feel like ashamed. And it's really weird, man. I don't know if any of you guys have felt that way. But it annoys me because, you know, I'll ask the lovely Amy or something, like, hey, was I like embarrassing or something? Did I embarrass you? Did I embarrass everybody? Was everyone laughing? I guess this is just part of like being super self-conscious. But you know, I don't want to say self-aware because I'm not really all that self-aware. I'm kind of self-aware. But you know, I sometimes I feel like I'm just like a little bit much for people. In a bad way. Um, so that's something I deal with. It's a little bit of a thing I deal with. It's like I always want to. It's so stupid. Like I want to say sorry to people after I hang out with them. Like, hey, sorry that I was me. uh, so so yeah, it's. I don't really know what I wanted to go off about on that. I guess it happens to a lot of people. You know, if you have a little bit of self doubt sometimes, if you know, I think it's just a lack of giving up, a lack of not giving a fuck. That gets me sometimes, you know. So I'm, you know, I've been getting a lot better about it, but for the last couple years, um, I've been really working on not giving a fuck. Um, and you know, you watch my videos and you're like, wow, that guy doesn't give a fuck. And it's like, well, yeah, sure, I don't give a fuck. Um, but I'm working on truly not giving a fuck. Cause you know, like, you see a hater comment, you know, I might even go over a couple of hater comments in my private YouTube feed, here in a little bit on the OBS. But you know that shit gets to you sometimes, man. And I can't imagine the big YouTubers that want to still be in contact with their fans, but also having to dodge all these hater comments all the time. Just people that are trying to punch up, you know. Wesley Abrams beta. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I'm a super beta. Anyway. Yeah. The people that these big channels that people are just trying to fucking just trying to get a reaction out of people, you know. Um. It's got to get to some of them, and I know that's a reason that some people quit YouTube. So. Any hoozle. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'm going to go take a piss and I'm going to put some music on. Let me put on. Hopefully this doesn't get copy striked. Put on a stream, or not a stream, a mix that I actually put together a couple of years ago. Sings like Cree 1. That's my original OG YouTube channel. Let me. Holy shit. I think. Yeah, it's muted. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to take a quick break. Let you guys listen to some of this musica. in March of 2017. It's like an hour-long mix. If you're interested, I'll send it to you, or send a link to it or whatever. So, my first actual recording of a mix. I've never actually done it since then. So, anyway, let's get back to it here, shall we, friendos? Any hizzle. Let's see what we got. Mr. Steve Mayers asks, watch any sports? I don't know if I should leave these on or not. Stupid glasses. Do I watch any sports? Depends on what you mean by sports. It depends on what you mean by sports. Sports ball. As far as regular old, go to a bar, hang out with buddies, talk, be all nerdy on sports. No, I don't. I don't fuck with sports really at all. I used to be really into NASCAR, which I'm not anymore, but I still love it. Whenever it comes on, I watch. But I can't. There's no way I could hold up a conversation with a bunch of guys talking about football or whatever. There's no way. And Wesley Abrams, call me a beta. Yeah, that is factual information. As far as that on that playing field, yeah, I'm a total beta when it comes to sports, because I'm more into esports than anything. Actually watched I watched a good bit of the Apex Legends tournament recently, the solo tournament. So, as far as sports, I guess esports is my thing. Finally found a sport I like. I enjoy watching sports though. Even if I don't know what the fuck's going on, Watch some hockey, watch a bunch of dudes out there in fucking pads feeling each other up, A bunch of dudes out there. Like the puck is a secondary, They're really out there just trying to kill or fuck each other, man. They're out there searching for blood and cum out there on the ice. Fall down on that ice and fucking you don't know what you're gonna catch, You catch a dick right up in your mouth. So sports, no. Do I like that people are into sports? Yeah. It's totally awesome. It's cool that there's like communities surrounding it. Brings people together. In some cases, this is what I don't fucking understand, is people that beat each other up over sports teams. It's like try going to fucking Boston and wearing a goddamn Yankees hat. You're gonna get fucking murdered, brother. Same thing. Go to New York and wear a fucking Red Sox jersey, man. You're gonna get fucking. Not only are you gonna get punched in the face, you're gonna get a fucking tranny scraping their balls across your forehead, man. They don't play, man. When it comes to sports teams, they don't fuck around. It's just weird, man. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I've actually seen people get in literal fist fights over sports teams. What? I don't know. Is it like a hate crime? Like, I don't know. So yeah, the short answer would be no. I don't really fuck with sports, but I like watching it when it comes on. Here's some shit. I'm gonna switch fucking cams here in a second, or switch fucking scenes. But I saw a news story that I had to share with y'all motherfuckers. If this is real. Yeah, I guess it's real. Let me click. Hold on. Let me change my scene here. Okay. Crazy man wearing TV on head is creeping onto people's porches in the middle of the night, and he's like putting. He's putting old TVs on their porches. I just want to zoom in a little bit here. Maybe that's just too much. Okay. Let me check out my scene here, make sure I'm not blocking. Oh, I am blocking. Shit. Let's bring it back to 100 then. Residents of over 50 homes in Henrico County, Virginia, woke up to some weird and frankly useless gift on their front porches. He's like, he's the TV man. The TV man. He's just... and even stranger footage from their porch cams. It would appear that the area has some sort of demented human wandering onto people's front porches in the middle of the night, wearing a jumpsuit. Oh, shit. Fuck off. Oh, fuck. No. Hey, fuck off with your ads. I gotta listen and make sure that there's no background shit playing. In the middle of the night, wearing a jumpsuit and an old TV on their heads, and leaving other old TVs as gifts? Maybe? Hopefully. This fucking maniac is out here. I mean, how easy is it to get an old, CRT TV or whatever? This looks almost like a computer monitor he's dropping off in this photo. But this motherfucker... This is the Lord of the TVs. This is the Lord of the old time. He has come from many dimensions back. He's come from a long line. He's a time traveler, and he's gifting the good people of the future with a useless appliance that probably doesn't fucking work. This guy, man. I want this guy on the podcast. Let's check out the Ring security footage here. Holy shit, dude. He's just dropping them. Nice squat, bruh. It's a great squat. If you look into the screen, into the monitor. Whoa, who's this guy? There's a guy. He fucking, he dropped this old television set. The kind of my dad used to spank me when I wouldn't get up and change the channel. He ate too many frosted mini wheats. And, I'm pretty high, so I don't really know what's going on. Doing squats, I think, is what this guy's doing. Really, I think that's the main thing that this guy's doing. He's I love him, man. Squat, practicing proper lifting technique. No one cared who I was till I put the TV on my head. Best redneck comparison. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So what does this all mean? This is from Rare .us, by the way. It looks like a fucking barely notable news source. What does all this mean? Some think it is as simple as college prank. Me, I'm not so convinced. Not to veer into topics is lighthearted and fanciful as race. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Not to veer into topics as lighthearted and fanciful as race in America, policing in America, and gun ownership, but I can say with resolute certainty that I wouldn't think much of anything about a black or Latino kid wandering around my neighborhood in a hoodie. Certainly not enough to call the cops or take my hypothetical gun out of my safe. It's hypothetical because you don't own a gun, you fucking cunt. Out of my safe and keep it loaded by my side while I waited for the police to arrive. But if I saw Mr. TV Man walking around my neighborhood leaving creepy gifts on porches at 2 a.m., yeah, I would run outside with my gun and every bullet I owned and empty. You wouldn't do it because you fucking... This guy is my anti-gun. Oh, no. Fuck off. No. Yeah, I would run out there and fucking... Yeah, shut up. Shut up, you fucking... I'm done with you. Be gone. Be gone. So, yeah, that guy... That's my boy right there. Anyway, we are 12:23. We are 1 hour and 23 minutes into the live stream. I'd like to thank the 2 concurrent viewers who are nice enough to watch me fucking make a fool out of myself on the internet here in my basement with my cool lights and my, surrounded by computers. My computers are the only ones that understand me. What was I going to talk about? So I should probably get into. I had a thing where I just had a few things I wanted to read. I guess I have a story from. So I asked people on my Instagram thing. I should probably change my scene back. Okay, here we go. There goes my dog. She's freaking out. Flipping the fuck out. Somebody left a package. My guard dog is being a guard dog. She's being a good girl. I have... where is she? My friend Anna from Croatia. I basically put out a thing where I was like, hey, let me hear your crazy, like the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you. I want to hear a story. And maybe you guys can add to this later for the next one. People didn't take it right for some reason. I don't know why. They were like, oh, that's it's not very nice. You reading their personal. I said, dude, I said, fucking, it's a. I said, if you're comfortable with me sharing it on the podcast, send me the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you, right? So I had 2 people, 2 ladies, because being a lady is fucking weird. It's a hard life for a lady, in a lot of ways. I mean, it's not. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. It's my friend Anna. She's my Croatian wife. So she sends me. Whoa, why am I not? There we go. Why am I not focused? She says, yeah, I was like either paranormal or whatever, the weirdest thing. She says, here are my paranormal stories. I was trying to fall asleep, and I believe it was sleep paralysis, so here's how it went. I started to drift, and I got this overwhelming sensation of doom and felt like there was a dark force trying to snatch my soul away. It was so intense and literally paralyzing, with a skull emoji. I got scared like a little bitch. Well, you are a tiny little woman, so. Tried to scream and move, but couldn't. Kept staring into the abyss and thought about death. And I believe this is exactly what ego death feels like, because damn, big letters, really, capitals. Then after a few minutes, in parentheses, during that time it felt like an eternity, I managed to move and became more aware of my brain and what's it doing, but my adrenaline was wilding. Holy shit. For those of you who have experienced sleep paralysis, it's fucking insane. I'm so glad I haven't had it in a long time, but man, you just feel this fucking, a lot of the time you just feel this fucking darkness coming over you, man. And it's, and you can't move, but you're like half awake. It's like you're in a dream state, but you're in the world. So you can see everything. You can see, but usually you can't move at all. So it feels like there's something holding you down, but it's really just you're sleeping, but you're awake at the same time. And it's fucking insane. The beautiful, lovely Anna says, another encounter. I was also very, very sleepy. And all of a sudden, an even worse doom feeling came over me and tried to take my whole consciousness away. I kid you not, it was the scariest thing that has happened to me yet. And it was so intense, bitch, I could compare it to attempted paranormal possession. Damn. Sorry for the length. Also heard a woman's screams. It was probably yours. Very intense, and thunder sounds. I hope it never happens again, because shit, yeah. Jesus. Well, you know, some people do believe in demonic possession. And I gotta say, I feel like I might be one of them, man. There's gotta be something going on. I mean, it's probably just a chemical reaction in your brain, but, you know, sometimes you have shit like this where it's like, it feels so real, and it like really feels like it's happening to you, you know, and not that it's, not that you're creating it or whatever, not that your mind is just making it up. Fuck, my jaw hurts from talking. But you know, there's a bunch of different demons in the world. You know, there's a lot of different types of things that you could call demonic possession, such as when I was drinking, man, whiskey. Whiskey is a fucking demon. I don't care what you say. I don't care what. Oh, I can handle whiskey just fine. No, shut up. Okay? Whiskey is. It's the weirdest drink because it's so good. It's so tasty to drink, you know? But, you know, one of my drinks that I used to have a lot was with Jameson on the rocks, you know? Or just straight Jameson out of the bottle. if you're going all in, you know. But if I would have more than 2 drinks, you know, 2 motherfucking drinks out of a goddamn bottle, out of a goddamn on the rocks or whatever, I start to turn into a fucking completely different person, like a terrible person, like a demon. It aggravates me. I'm already a pretty like kind of angry person, so it just triggers that part of me, I guess. And I feel like because of that, it's kind of a demon. Because it burrows itself into you and just fucking pulls out the worst in you, I guess. And for me, it's the guy who is just like snaps in anger and like says fuck you to your family. That's the worst person really for me. That's the worst version of me. The guy who like says fuck you to your family. And the other demon that I think is real is heroin. I mean, most, all drugs are terrible pretty much, as far as synthetic drugs, or not synthetic, but those hard drugs, I guess, they're all terrible. I don't care, I don't care what you're talking about, cocaine, whatever, man. Cocaine is terrible too, but heroin is one of the most addictive substances known to man, and it kills a lot of people. And I hate to say it, but I've known several people who have been on heroin, and I just have to cut them out of my life. If I hear that they're doing heroin, I don't want to be around that fucking demon, dude. Okay? Sorry. I don't mean to leave people in the dust, but as far as I'm concerned, once you're hooked on heroin and you can't stop, you're not you anymore, But that's just me, That's just me. I had one more story from another lady. I haven't even opened it. Oh, I barely opened it. My friend Sarah went to high school with her. Weirdest thing that's ever happened. It's a relatively long one. She says, me and my husband went down to the Minute Market one night to grab a beer, etc. When we pulled up, I'm just going to say it. TJ, IDK if you remember him. Yeah, I remember this guy. Weirdo, total weirdo. Well, he's pacing back and forth in front of the store, holding large Bluetooth speakers in his arms and a knife hidden in his hand. Oh, Jesus. Curious, we asked him what he was doing. This guy, he used to hang out downtown, Ashland, Oregon, where I grew up. And he was a fucking psycho. Pretty nice guy for a while, but I think he just started doing hard drugs. Curious, we asked him what he was doing. He went off on this wild story about how some guy kidnapped his fiancée and told him he wanted some sort of ransom. Seems legit. He supposedly told TJ that he would announce what he wanted and where through the Bluetooth speaker. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Wow. That's a next level of psycho right there, dude. Only a little phased. Oh, wait. Only being mildly phased and went, wait, what? And a little bit worried, we went inside and grabbed what we needed. He asked for a beer, so I told him he could trade me the knife for one. That's pretty smart, Sarah. That's pretty awesome. That's just one of my many weird stories. Feel free to share, lol. Nice. Nice one. Just read. Oops. Just read. Can I spell, please? It live. Okay. So there's that. Thanks for the cool stories. Thanks for the fucking weird stories, man. I've had some weird shit happen to me too. It's and feel free to chime in the comments or whatever. I know there's only 2 of you, but for later, when people watch this, I think there's about 50 or so people that will come in and watch these later. one time me and my friends, I've had some very interesting ones when it comes to camping. Camping and hunting, I've had some weird situations go on. There's this on our property. There's this turkey stand that my cousin built. That kind of a turkey stand. It's like a shack, basically. It's a turkey blind, is what they call it. Even though I've never hunted turkeys, I'd like to, but killing the bird is the easy part, as with any kind of hunting. Killing the animal is the fucking easy part. It's fun. And then you have to deal with it. And then you have to fucking dress it out, gut it, whatever animal you have, skin it, pull the feathers out. So that's the shit that's hard. You gotta process that shit quick. Especially if it's hot out. Anyway. So we were all camping in this cool spot. Maybe I'll do a video in it someday. We're all kids and we're just fucking hooting and hollering, running around fucking in the woods, in these aspen trees. And, night comes around. We're just fucking chilling in this turkey blind. And somebody sees something about 50 yards away in the aspens. And aspens, if you know what they look like, they're trees with white bases, white trunks on them. So they can look a little creepy at night. But somebody saw something. Out there just walking around. You shine a flashlight out there and you see those glowing, you see the eyes glowing back at you. You're in the woods. And that shit can be pretty scary, man. Somebody was, obviously people were getting a little freaked out. Because they're like, I'm pretty sure that's a cougar, man. Pretty sure that's a cougar. And I was like, what kind of cougar? Let me get her number, boy. No. Sure do like me a cougar. So people are getting freaked out. People are getting scared. I had a Bowie knife on me. It was about a foot long. And people kept seeing this thing out there, in the woods. So naturally, me being a dummy, wanting to impress everybody, like, all right, I'll go out after it. So I ran. It just disappeared into the woods. And everyone's like, Luke, come back. What are you doing? And so I'm doing this to deliberately scare people. Because I like the attention, and I like people to be worried about me because I'm a fucking attention-seeking whore. So I ran the fuck out there after this cougar, and I wanted it to be a cougar. Really wanted it. So I ran out there, snuck up on this thing, and lo and behold, it was a deer. So, deer and cougars have a pretty similar color. And most animals have that reflection in the eyeballs when you shine a light at them. So that was that story. This one time, my cousin, I think I've already told the story, I don't know. My cousin went out, he was hunting, obviously, on our property, just 400 acres that I grew up on. I may have already told the story, but I don't really care. He was walking around out there in the canyons way back, and so I think he's hunting for either deer or bear. He hunts for both. He's a kind of a crazy mountain man. So he comes into this, I don't know, kind of this little clearing, a small one, and he sees something that looks like a rock, basically. He gets closer. It's getting close to dark. When when it's time to go. If you're not camping, the time to go is basically when you're starting to get your fire going. That's the time. If you're camping, that wind kind of picks up a little bit. The temperature starts to really drop. And in the woods, man, that it can be eerie enough just standing there when the temperature is dropping and the wind starts to blow, and you just feel so small. You just realize that you're like, nature doesn't give a fuck about you. You're out there against it. So that in itself is a bit eerie sometimes, especially for people who aren't used to it. For me, I kind of like it. I kind of like just immersing myself in that feeling, that weird vulnerable feeling. But it is a little scary for me too sometimes, especially when I'm out there by myself, miles away from anybody, and no cell signal. But man, he looks down at this rock, and it's a human skull on our property. And it scared the fucking shit out of him, rightfully so. A bleached white human skull that had been it had the brains had been eaten out of it, big hole in the top, by whatever animal that was lucky enough to find the guy. Turn the clock back a couple of years before that incident. There was an old man who was I think his name is Leonard. Rest in peace. He and his dog, I believe, were hiking up near our property. There's, it's all woodland area up there, so it doesn't really matter who walks around up there. But he was in his 70s, and it was fall time, and he'd like to walk around in the woods. Trails, whatever. And there's all these logging roads to walk around on up there. Pretty fun. If you have like a gun, you can just walk around. Miles and miles and miles of logging roads in America, so really very accessible in a lot of places. Especially Oregon. Oregon being a logging state, at least it used to be. Lots of places to walk and drive around up there, up in the woods. And this guy, for whatever reason, didn't come home that night. And my uncle's the head of the fire department, so they set out a search and rescue for him. I think his dog made its way back to the truck or something like that. I think the dog was saved. But they could not find the guy. And I believe that night or some couple nights after that was the first snow of the year. And I had heard about it on the fucking on the radio, monitor the fire district radio, because I mean my sister and I used to volunteer for the fire department, and we had some residual gear that we had to use, some radios to help, to monitor shit. I used to do a lot of like fire spotting and water tender operation and shit like that, just helping out because I was a pretty young guy. So yeah, this guy went for a walk, never came back. And it was a couple years later, all that was found of him was the skull. And actually there was I think they had to bring the skull back to to my uncle's house or whatever. And I actually got to see it in person. Put a human skull on the fucking... It's not every day you see a human skull on a fucking... on a pickup... on a pickup tailgate. Seen a lot of dead shit in the back of pickups in my time. It's just kind of interesting, you talk to people that are completely removed from that world, people that have never even seen a gun in person, let alone killed an animal, and that's the thing, they can't even relate with the feeling of even shooting a gun. So why would they be for it? Why would they want to have anything to do with it? And that's fine, man. Not going into politics about guns, but you have to have a certain degree of sympathy for some of these people, or not sympathy, but understanding, empathy, I guess I should say, for some of these folks that have no... They don't even have a fucking idea of what it's like to live this way. I've killed a pretty good amount of deer in my time. Not enough. I mean, I had a spree of about 7 when I was a teenager. I'd get a deer every year for a while, but these days, I think I've softened up a little bit in my late 20s, but I'm gonna keep going back out, keep hunting every year. See if I can get myself a buck this year, and maybe I'll film the whole fucking process. I'll do some fucking do some outdoor videos, huh? Not a lot of people. I mean, there's a pretty good amount. A lot of people are doing it, but on the grassroots level, it's pretty fun to watch, maybe one guy or 2 guys putting together videos of outdoorsy shit. Speaking of outdoorsy shit, I've got my buddy Stellar Barista on Instagram. He's a guy who I've had lots of interesting stories with. He's going to be on the podcast 2 weeks from now, the weekend of the 1st. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to do 2 podcasts that weekend, or just have the one and have him in. The outdoor vids are awesome. Bigfoot sightings around there. Yes. Particularly near where I grew up down in Southern Oregon. If you look up, let me see here. I'm just going to change my thing real quick. Bigfoot. Ooh. Sightings. Mount Shasta, California. Whoa. Mount Shasta, California is one of the fucking meccas for Bigfoot sightings. 2018. The most well-known Northern California spots for Bigfoot sightings. This is Culture Trip, theculturetrip.com. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite is already believed to be one of the most haunted national parks. Among many of its urban legends, Yosemite is believed to be the very first home of Bigfoot. Mount Shasta is number 2 on the list. That's really near where I grew up. Beautiful mountain. Basically started. Well, if you're looking for a spot, if you're up in Northern California and you want a good spot, and you're a beginner snowboarder or a skier, that's a really good spot to go. In my experience, at least. The already mysterious Mount Shasta has been home to numerous Bigfoot sightings, dating back to the very first years in which the legend started. One of the most memorable happened in 1976, when a camper thought a ranger had walked past his camp, but it was really the infamous creature. Another began being back in 1962, when a woman claimed to see Bigfoot give birth in the Mount Shasta wilderness. Mysterious indeed. Lake Aloha, Redwood State Park. So, Northern California, man. Northern California is where I kind of grew up, in a way. I mean, Southern Oregon is where I really grew up, but but it's really close. A buddy of mine who's passed on now, rest in peace. He claims to have seen, like, he was a skier. He would go up to Mount Shasta a lot, and he claimed to have seen lots of Bigfoot in his time. He said he saw one. Cross the highway in front of him, and it was crazy because they're basically, if you believe in Bigfoot, they're an ape, so they have really long arms. And he said that it went down to the edge of the highway, so it was experienced with highways, right? So it put its arms at the edge of the highway and sprung off of the highway with its arms, and like went down this ridge. He said it was like reddish in color, kind of like a darker version of an orangutan. And they're always, it seems to be, if people claim to see a Bigfoot, they usually stop and look back at you because they're curious creatures. I have never seen a Bigfoot myself. But I do want to believe that they're real, I mean, there was, like Joe Rogan talks about all the time, and he calls him Australopithecus, but it's Australopithecus. I mean, that was a big bipedal hominid that lived in the world. It was a real thing. And who knows? Maybe they were able. I mean, they're bipedal, so maybe they were able to breed to some degree with another ape-like species, such as Neanderthals. Maybe they did. Maybe they just made a hybrid and they're called Bigfoot now, or Sasquatch. I grew up around native. I basically grew up around native people, Native Americans, whatever you want to call them. They don't like being called Native Americans, by the way. A lot of people call themselves Indians. Weird Indian people. NDN. If you want to be like an authentic Native American person, Um, Indian. A lot of most native people call themselves Indians, or just like natives or American Indians. Usually they hate Native Americans, the term. Um, but not to speak for an entire fucking facet of the society. Uh, they regard Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever, as sacred because it's the only animal that has the ability to disappear. That's I don't remember what tribe that comes from because everybody generalizes the how native people believe and shit, but there were 500 plus tribes on this continent. There were a lot of fucking different people here, and they all have different customs, religion, language, spirituality. They're all different. I mean, obviously they're similar to each other. But they all have different kind of customs. Just like we do now. People get together, and it's been like this forever. Sure, the Scottish and the Irish have similar cultures, but they kind of hate each other. There are, most native people still think that natives came from here, and it really, I mean, I may piss a couple of people off by saying this, but it's really obvious that native folks came from Asia. I mean, the influences of Siberian culture to the Plains Indians, just take a look at that shit. Siberians have had teepees for thousands of years. I'm not saying native people are bad, obviously. I mean, I identify with them. I've been out of the loop for a while. But I mean, I was basically adopted by a family, by my ex-girlfriend's family. I had a coming out ceremony, which doesn't mean I'm fucking gay. It means that I came out as a dancer, and what you do is you have a coming out ceremony where everybody it's usually you usually do it at a powwow, and you have a coming out ceremony. So there's usually like a giveaway. The person that's the dancer is the giveaway person that gives people shit. And you dance around in a circle and you get blessed or whatever. So, and my earrings, they're not just accessories necessarily. There was a ceremony to have my earrings. It was a coming of age ceremony. And an old man pierced these with a hollow fucking wood-handled needle. There's another thing. Everyone's, you sit in a chair in the middle. Everyone's around you in a circle. They had my drum group sang Sundance songs. And had my ears pierced in front of an audience. Bled a bit. And then you go around and shake everyone's hand. Handshaking is very big, and at least the kind of Plains Indian tradition, at least in recent tradition of the past couple hundred years, Anyway, just a little background on me, I guess. I'm at 2 hours, guys. That shit flew by. I didn't even cover everything that I was wanting to cover. Let's see what else. Anybody have any more questions? I'm gonna probably wrap up here pretty soon, in a second. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me, watching me be silly and chill and whatever. It was good to kind of open up and have a little bit of a dialogue with y'all. Thanks, Steve, for providing some content for me. It helps that it's cooler today. Sometimes when I'm down here, and I need to insulate this room a little bit better, but when it's really hot outside, it sometimes gets really hot and stuffy in this fucking basement. And I run hot anyway. That's why I fucking shave the sides of my head. Because I need a fucking proper cooling system. When my head gets too hot, man, I can't think. I can't speak. So this was pretty much effortless for me today. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you a few seconds to chime in or, say your goodbyes or whatever. 3 concurrent viewers. My buddy Lytics did not chime in today, which I'm a little bit disappointed. But that's okay. That's all right. Doing these live is really fun. I ran out of time, I guess, to do Craigslist misconnections again. That video it's doing better than any of the recent ones. So I'm gonna try to maybe I'll just do a screen recording and just read some off later and make another video, or just, I don't know, kick it off to the next week. I'm gonna be making more dedicated videos. Probably pull a couple clips out of this live stream. But shit, man. Gonna be streaming. Basically, my lady's out of town this weekend, so basically I'm gonna be streaming and working. So I'll be very active on Twitch. Let me just type in my shit real quick. Twitch.tv / T-Rex Morgan. Go follow. If you choose to donate a couple $2 or $3, couple $2 over there, paypal.me / Luke TheBear. If you want to donate, I'm not asking you for money, but if you want to pitch in. Somebody told me a while ago, hey, you're worth at least $3, but you know what? They didn't pay up, motherfucker. So anyway, I already put my Xbox handle on there, so go add me there. Let's play some games together. The Discord, I don't know, the Bear 9000 on Discord. I don't remember how to even put my own Discord in there. Instagram, Insta, Luke, or I'll say, at Luke _TheBear. Message me on Message me on Instagram if you want stickers. They're free. Just send me your fucking your mailing address. You know, come say hi. Let me know who you are, where you came from. And I will send you stickers for free. Steve Mears knows this by by experience, by personal experience. So yeah, and I've had a couple people. I've sent stickers to people, and I've had a couple of people just throw me a couple bucks. I had one of my younger friends send me $20 because I sent them like 30 stickers or something like that. Let's get this channel pumped up. Let's get it going. I think I have a newfound appreciation for my YouTube channel. I'm kind of recharged now as far as creativity and being stoked about making content, about putting shit together. I don't know. It's been a kind of a rough little couple months or so, and it looks like I'm coming out of that. So, you have your ups and downs in life. It's nothing serious, not that big of a deal. But coming to some realizations about things. It's really good to, I think, not to preach you guys or anything, but I think it's really good to really kind of check your situation often. Be like, hey, am I doing okay? Is my situation good? Is my wife cheating on me? Do I like what I'm doing? Is my job fulfilling me? Am I doing everything correctly to the best of my abilities? I think it's important to really check yourself. Am I being a good person? Am I doing shit to call or text your mom? Let your little sister know that you care about her, kind of thing. Am I being the best version of myself that I can be, I guess. And I'm just basically saying that to myself. I'm not trying to fucking preach to you guys, because you know me, dude. You know me. I'm not a guru. I'm not a guy that you should be taking advice from. Sometimes I'm a fucking dick, but sometimes I'm doing it because I love you. Okay? If I'm a dick to you, if I tell you look like a fucking rhinoceros that just got a hand job from a gorilla, that means I'm doing it out of love. Okay? It's because I love you. Anyway, fellas, it's been real. Catch me on Twitch in a little bit. I might even do some gaming streaming on the good old YouTube in a little while. So watch out for that. This has been the greatest YouTuber of all time, TheBear, Luke TheBear Morgan. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I sure fucking did. And I'll see you guys in the next one, huh? Keep your bitches out of the kitchen. Have a great fucking day.